All right, so we're going to work through a few examples just like that. And then we're going to go through and look at that type of problem again a little differently in case you're kind of struggling to understand the rules of the geometric mean with the altitude and the legs. So there is another way to look at it. So if you aren't quite grasping it yet, that's okay. We will look at a different way, so that might click with you a little bit more. So looking at example 3 here, I have x, y, and z that I need to find. X is altitude. I'm going to go ahead and find that first. Remember, the altitude x is going to equal the geometric mean of the two pieces of our hypotenuse. Our hypotenuse is this whole thing. The two pieces that make it up are 5 and 20. 5 times 20. Now remember, when we have this geometric mean, we can either break these down separately or we can go ahead and multiply them together. 5 times 20 is 100. So the square root of 100, remember, with geometric mean, we are only looking for positive numbers. The square root of 100 is 10, so x is equal to 10. So this time it was a little beneficial to go ahead and multiply it through because it created a perfect square. Now we're going to look at y and z. I'm going to start off with y. So y is adjacent to the side 5. So y is going to be equal to the geometric mean of 5 times, we're going to use the entire length of the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is a grand total of 25. So 5 times 25. Now, I don't want to go through and multiply 25 times 5 and then go through and break them down again. I know 25 breaks down into 5 and 5. I can circle that pair. And the other 5 is going to get boxed. It doesn't have a pair to it doesn't have another 5 to match up with. So it's going to stay inside. So y is going to be 5 root 5. And then we will take a look at z. Z is adjacent to 20. So z is going to be equal to the geometric mean of 20 times 25. And again, these look like really big numbers if you multiply them together, and then you're going to have to break them down again. So I suggest breaking them down first. Again, 25 gets broken down into 5 and 5. That gives us a pair we can circle. 20 breaks down into 5 and 4. 4 breaks down into 2 and 2. I can circle those 2's. I can box this 5 because I do not have another 5 for it. So I'm going to take everything outside that's circled. So I have a 2 times 5, square root of 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Z is equal to 10 root 5. If you need to, go back through, rewatch that. If that was a little too fast, make sure you're getting all of your notes down. Okay, on example 4, I'm given my altitude. So I'm going to work a little bit backwards because I need to find y over here. So I know my altitude, the square root of 3, is equal to the geometric mean of 1 and y. So y, 1. Now, what could I multiply 1 by to get 3? Well, I have to multiply by 3. So y has 3. This one wasn't super complicated as far as working backwards. We'll go over some more of those as well. So y is equal to 3. So now I can go about finding x. X is a leg. So remember, in order to find the leg, I take the geometric mean of the side that's adjacent, which is 1, and the entire hypotenuse. One piece of my hypotenuse is 1, another piece is 3, so the grand total is 4. 1 times 4 is 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So x is equal to 2.